Hello, and welcome to Anime Astrology, where I not only analyze your favorite anime characters and their zodiac sign, but I will also be constructing an entire astrological natal chart in order to observe their other signs, like their moon and rising signs, as well as other house placements that they might have, and see how they impact the character overall. Today's special character of interest is My Hero Academia's main protagonist and sweetest green bean, Izuku Midoriya, also known as Deku, a nickname given to him by a certain Explosion Boy. For starters, Deku's birthday falls on July 15th, so that means he is a Cancer. And Cancers are a cardinal sign. Cardinal signs in the zodiac are known as the initiators, people that are action-oriented and dynamic. Its ruling element is water, and its ruling planet is the moon. The traits of the Cancer zodiac sign are as follows. They are known to be maternal, compassionate, intelligent, sensitive, shy, impressionable, loyal, dependable, moody, intuitive, empathetic, tenacious, kind, and nurturing. Now let's see if Izuku Midoriya checks off any of the personality traits of Cancer. The first time we are introduced to Deku, we see him willing to defend a child being bullied by Bakugo and his friends. Even when he had no quirk to fight back against Bakugo, Deku was still willing to put himself in danger to help others. And we see the selflessness and compassion again when we see Deku willing to rush in and try to free Bakugo from the sludge villain. Despite not having a quirk and knowing Bakugo dislikes him, Deku shows his empathetic and kind nature. He is very intelligent and constantly observing and writing down notes on other heroes and their quirks and analyzing their movements and weaknesses in order to form a counterattack. We see this when he first fights Bakugo during the first training exercise in the series. Through his years of observing Kacchan, he was able to perform counterattacks and evasive maneuvers to win the match with Uraraka. We see his intelligence in the sports festival, when he clears the minefield by using the piece of the fallen robot that he destroyed to use as a barrier to the explosion he created in order to reach the finish line at the sports festival. He was even willing to help Uraraka create a plan in order to beat Bakugo in the tournament based on the notes he kept over the years. Deku also tends to be very impressionable. He's heavily influenced by people around him that manage to make a strong impact on him, like All Might, Ida, Gran Torino, and Bakugo, and going so far as incorporating some of their movements into a skill set. Deku also represents the tenacity of the Cancer sign, as he's always striving to meet his goals to achieve his dream of becoming a great hero. His willingness to break multiple bones on multiple occasions and put his life on the line in order to live up to his ideals. This also goes hand in hand with his empathetic nature and compassion. Examples of this would be his battle with Todoroki and getting him to accept his power as his own. A few other examples are Koda and Eri and how Izuku protects them at all costs from the people that wish to harm them. Speaking of Koda and Eri, Cancers are known to be nurturing and very maternal, as Cancers are the proverbial mothers of the zodiac, so anyone with Cancer placements can exhibit mother-like behavior. Izuku is definitely the mom friend of MHA. Ironically, Deku and his mom are both Cancers, and we all know that Mama Midoriya is a pure cinnamon roll that needs to be protected at all costs, just like her son. So, the final verdict. Does Deku act like a zodiac sign? Absolutely. But now, let's take an even deeper look into his personality by constructing an astrological natal chart for him to find his moon and rising sign. In order to do this, we not only need Deku's name, birthday, and month, but we also need a birth year and time when he was born. We know Deku was born on July 15th. But it is unspecified what year he was born in, so let's make things easier for us. We'll just use the year My Hero Academia first debuted and subtract it from Midoriya's current age. In the manga, and as stated on the MHA wiki, Deku is currently 16 years old. So let's say Deku was born on the year 2000. And for his birth time, we'll just use his birthday, so we'll just say 7:15 a.m. since he's a sunshine boy. Also, for the astrological chart, we'll need to know where he was born. On the wiki, it states that he was born near Shizuoka Prefecture, Japan. So let's just put Shizuoka, Japan for convenience. And we put all this info into the astrodns.com and bam, his whole natal chart is calculated, just like that. Now we have his moon sign and his rising sign and all of the other planetary placements and the houses they reside in. For those of you that don't know astrology too well, is that you are more than just your sun sign. There are other planets that influence your personality and how you interact with people in the world around you. Your moon sign represents your inner emotions, your emotional needs, your moods, and your subconscious. And the rising sign, also known as the ascendant, represents your persona, the mask that you wear, how you appear to others, how you approach daily tasks, and it even has influence on your appearance. Deku's moon sign is in Capricorn, and his rising sign is in Leo, based off the info that I put into the chart calculator. In part 2, I will go in depth and see if he exhibits traits from his moon and rising sign, as well as look at the other placements in his chart. Until then, thanks for watching, and bye!